Alright, let's go. Who said that?
Carrie John Production.
It's just like, sometimes I just wonder if it's really gonna happen. But I ain't really worried about it. Sometimes it feels like I'm born to be famous. I'm sleepwalking cause in real life I'm dream chasing. Ain't thinking about my past, I know I can't erase it. Still look to better days in the future to replace them. But in the meantime I keep the weed blazing. And I've been running this shit even when my knees aching. Just be patient cause I swear it gets you far. I don't lose motivation, frustration is no loss. I see you haters who think you really funny. Well, keep laughing, I'm just trying to get this money put on for my city. That's why all these bitches. I was born in Marshfield, Wisconsin, and we moved to Brookfield with my dad. And then my mom got sick of my dad and we moved to Menominee Falls, and I've been here for 8 years, so that's what I'm repping. I started rapping when I was 16, I think. One day I was just sitting in class. I didn't really want to do anything, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna try rapping. From there, it was just like, when I first moved to Menominee Falls, I didn't like rap at all. I was more into rock, but then I went over to my friend Curtis's one day and he played Eminem, and I was just like, wow, this guy's awesome. And I started listening to Eminem, and just only Eminem, and that was the only rap I listened to. And then when he went off on his recovery or whatever he was doing, hooked on to Lil Wayne, artists like Drake, Young Jeezy, Lil Boosie, a lot of rappers, guy like Roscoe Dash, Big Sean. But yeah, I started rap when I was like 16, and then it just became kind of like a thing I do every once in a while. And then when I turned 17, it became a regular thing. I was just writing. And then when I turned 18, I was actually trying to put out mixtapes. And then when I turned 20, that's when I started realizing I can make a career for myself, because no one ever told me you're not good enough to make it. Like, so from there, it was just pretty much, kind of feels like destiny. But, you know, take my shot at it and see what happens. Most of my inspiration to make music came from the fact that when I first started listening to rap, I only liked Eminem. And then when he was gone, I only liked certain artists. So I'd only have to wait for them to put out something I wanted to hear. And there would be all these other rappers, and it would just be like, I want to hear new music, so I would just make my own, because it never seemed like anyone else's music was good enough for me except for a very select few. So on top of it, the reaction I get from people is what I love a lot. And it's a great feeling when people tell you you're really good, and I don't know, I kind of feed off that, so. My tattoo symbolizes, it's a wolf that I drew, because I mean wolves are my favorite animals, and the Japanese kanji on there stands for I will be heard. And that's how it turned up. It kind of needs to be touched up, but it's alright. A music group that I started with me and my friends, Priceless and Young Grizzly, and both of them are considered my brothers. We're not blood related, but we've been there for each other a lot, so it's like we've always had each other's backs, you know what I mean? And that's how it came to be considered as my brothers. But yeah, FCA stands for First Class Assassins, and that is the rap group that I am associated with. The reason I named my mixtape Mayday is because the first mixtape I was supposed to do with the rest of the FCA members, we had a mixtape planned out, we had a due date, we started recording, and then pretty soon people just started not showing up to the studio, and they didn't really want to work, or they were too busy, or something else was going on. And then the deadline just kept getting closer and closer and closer, so I had to cancel it. And the name of that mixtape was The Departure, and that would be it's like in a sense of us taking off, but since we started to take off, and they just kind of abandoned ship. So I just called it Mayday, and I guess it's going down like that. And I thought it was a clever title, so. The mixtape is supposed to be coming out. I don't have an exact date because I just ordered my new microphone stuff about 4 or 5 days ago. It should be here sometime next week, Tuesday, and right now it's Thursday. So when that stuff gets here, I'll just start recording. I mean, I've been writing a lot, but you just never know with these things. So I'm aiming somewhere before my birthday, which is September 8th. So that'll be, I mean, in 4 days, that'll be a month from now. So I got less than a month to record this thing, and I'm gonna hope I can get it out before then. After the mixtape, I just got plans to get FCA together. We're gonna write, we're gonna make I think we're either gonna do another mixtape or we're just gonna have a completely original mixtape with just the songs that we made. No previous instrumental hearings before, like no radio rips, no jacking for beats kind of thing. So we're either gonna be known songs and remixing them, or we're just gonna do our own songs, or we might do both. But yeah, there's gonna be another mixtape coming out based on the success after this one. We'll just see how everything goes. Just hope for the best, really. Success with a lot of white rappers lately. I mean, Mac Miller came up out of nowhere. I mean, he's been doing it since he was 16, but then again, so have I. So he just got signed. I mean, he's doing his thing. He blew up pretty quickly, and he's just a kid who can rap. That's pretty much what I am. And Machine Gun Kelly just got signed by Bad Boy Interscope yesterday, and he's my idol. I mean, he started this stuff all by himself. He was homeless. He got kicked out. He had nowhere to go. He lost his job, dropped out of college, and he just went for it. And I mean, that's inspiring to me. And he's been doing his thing for a long time. He was an independent artist, and then he just got so big of a fan base and so much recognition that he was doing shows in places that most people don't even get to be. So that was pretty inspiring to me. So what made me realize the dream is possible was just those two, Mac Miller and Machine Gun Kelly. They've been doing their thing, getting out there. And, I mean, they started from nothing. They came from nothing, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, I've been struggling the last couple years of my life. I've been going through some personal shit. My dad died about 2 years ago, so I mean, that's been kind of hard, not having a dad around ever. But yeah, so that made me realize the dream is possible and it can happen. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of iffy, but in the best hopes, yeah, I do see it happening. Whether it's my whole group or just me by myself, because I really want this. I mean, after I realized it was possible, that's what I'm shooting for. And to give you a time frame of how long it's gonna take, depending on how everything goes and what I'm doing and how hard I'm working and all of that stuff, I'd say a little over 3 years it's gonna take to get some recognition by major labels. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, that's hard. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and at this point, you just take what you can get. And any label, I can't even pick which one I would rather be signed by, because it's just, I can't be greedy like that. I mean, if I'm getting offered money to perform in front of thousands of people, I'm gonna take it. So. I would like to let the fans know, thank you for the support. I love you guys more than anything, and that's why I'm still doing this. So as long as you keep supporting me, I'll keep making great music along with me and my group, and you'll see a lot of progress, and we can grow together. So just just tell everybody about what I'm doing. I mean, if I sound good to you, show your friends. I mean, spread the word. Let other people know who I am. And then maybe it can go from being known by 20, 25 people to 20, 25,000. And I just want to thank you guys for being there with me and supporting me and being so patient. I mean, I've been through a lot of shit, and just shit always keeps happening and coming and fucking up, and it's just like, I can't thank you enough for being so patient and still being there and still asking me, when are you putting out more music? And I don't know, there's really nothing else I can say. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank RBR Short Film for helping me in filming this and doing everything that I need to get by. I mean, let me use the studio. Big thanks to him, and thanks to the fans again. So we'll be seeing you soon.
Carrie John Production.
It's just like, sometimes I just wonder if it's really gonna happen. But I ain't really worried about it.
Sometimes it feels like I'm born to be famous. I'm sleepwalking cause in real life I'm dream chasing. Ain't thinking about my past, I know I can't erase it. Still look to better days in the future to replace them. But in the meantime I keep the weed blazing, and I've been running this shit even when my knees aching. Just be patient cause I swear it gets too far. I don't lose motivation, frustration is no loss. I see you haters who think you really funny. Well, keep laughing, I'm just trying to get this money put on for my city. That's why all these bitches love me, yeah, I love them back. That's why I'm focused like 2020. One day you will all see me and FCA on MTV. And if you think I'm BSing, just wait 3 years and then we'll see. Who's lying? What you thinking? I'm Pinocchio. Just watch my fan base fill your landscape. The more we grow, I fuck around and spit till the fucking booth overflows. They keep asking me when I'll get signed, but no one knows.